everyone. It's Monday and it's 5 o'clock, not 4 o'clock, and you are live on Facebook Live today with the hostess next door. I'm your hostess, Chef Vanessa Contab. We have a special guest in the studio today. I'm so excited. We've got Duff Goldman, star from Food Network, and he's here to show us some really great recipes. We've also got Sarah.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Sarah. Sarah's going to be taking your comments, any questions you have for Duff. Please, please, please send them through. She's going to be answering and telling us what's going on. So Duff is here because it is actually National Chocolate Chip Day. So I'm so excited. Yeah. I thought it was Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. It's actually Chocolate Chip Day.
No, it's a completely different day.
Either one of those was going to be fine by me.
Where do they come up with all these?
I don't know.
It's like National Corned Beef and Goldfish Day.
I don't know. Just sign me up for National Chocolate Chip, National French Fry, National anything, whatever.
Donut Day.
Right?
Donut Day's a good one.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, I'm excited to see what you're going to do here.
Oh, we're going to make some magic.
So I'm going to help you.
Okay.
So, let's get started.
Well, should we tell them what we're going to do, or should
we
we
should
go into it and let them try to figure it out?
Oh, okay. Let's just get started.
Okay, let's get started.
Yeah. Well, let's not tell them. Well, it's a really cool cookie.
It's a cookie. Yeah,
and there's chocolate chips involved.
Someone's cookie. So
that's all you guys get to know.
For most cookies, you're going to start out with the creaming method, right? So we're going to cream the butter and the sugar. So the butter goes into the mixer.
Got it.
And then the sugar goes into the mixer. And then a lot of times, people put all the dried ingredients together and they put the salt in here.
Okay.
I actually like putting the salt in with the sugar because the salt is an abrasive.
Okay.
And what it does is it helps cream that sugar.
Everything comes
and
together.
everything gets a little fluffier.
Oh, that's really smart. Can you do that for like all your baking?
Yeah,
okay,
totally.
Right.
And not only can you do that with all your baking, but you should always have salt in everything you bake. Ice cream, salt.
Right.
Cake, salt.
I love salt.
Brownies, salt. Everything.
I like salted caramel, like what is it? Fleur de sel on top of my cookies.
Sure,
I
absolutely.
love that. Okay.
Now the thing is though, it's like you put salt in everything not because you want everything to be salty, but everything needs to be seasoned. Baking is food, right? A steak is food. You season a steak. Baking is food. It's still food. You still need to season it because if you just have eggs and butter and vanilla and flour and sugar, it's not round.
So it's not balanced.
It's not balanced.
It's not that it's going to come out tasting salty.
No,
it's
not at all.
just going to have like a nice okay, all right.
Exactly. Just like when you're making something savory, add a little sugar.
Right. Okay, I got that. Cool.
Okay, so we're going to turn this on slow.
And you're using your paddle attachment.
That is the paddle.
I know some stuff, guys.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
All right, so we're just going to let that go for a bit.
Okay.
All right, now while that's going, we are going to do our dry ingredients.
Our dry ingredients.
Ingredients. So, you're like Duff. Here's flour, and then here's a bowl of flour,
we got 2 bowls of flour.
Right, now can you see?
This flour is a lot whiter,
Yeah,
like bright
look at
white
that.
than this flour.
Yeah,
over
this one's
here.
nice and white. This one's a little more yellow.
Okay.
This is pastry flour.
Okay.
Cake flour.
Okay.
This is all-purpose flour.
Okay.
Right, there's more protein in all-purpose flour.
Okay.
We could go all cake flour, but you need a little bit of protein in there because you need the cookie to hold itself together. Okay. But when you mix it with the cake flour, what you're getting is you're reducing the ratio of protein by 50%. Okay. When you do that, the cookie itself is going to be a lot more tender. Right? So a cookie, when you think about baking a cookie, you think about like you're looking at this it's basically a ratio of butter to sugar. Butter to flour. And you want just enough flour to keep the butter from going everywhere. Right. And no more. Right. Too much flour, and then you start getting into, it starts to become like a shortbread or like a, whatever. But
and
then
it would be crumbly. So this would make it like nice and tight. Really, we're just looking
buttery.
for a mechanism to hold the butter and the sugar.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
I'm with it.
So we're going to take both those flours and put them together.
Got it.
And then we're going to take the baking soda.
Okay.
And we're going to mix that in there.
Is baking soda?
Or is baking powder?
Oh, I think it's baking powder.
One of the two.
I think I checked your recipe.
Come on, I'm not an expert.
It's okay. Guys, whatever. We have the recipe is pinned right now. You can see it. If you, baking soda,
and here's the thing,
powder.
Now, baking soda and baking powder are not interchangeable.
No.
If the recipe calls for baking soda, use baking soda.
Right.
If it calls for baking powder, use baking powder. If it calls for both, use both.
Yes, I got that.
Really important. That's the
do
leavening,
that.
and this is a chemical reaction. You need to make sure that you're using the right stuff.
So check the recipe. It's
Right.
pinned. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, basically just like it's fake news coming out of my mouth. You know what I mean? Just check everything. Double check everything I do.
I love it.
You guys have a lot of fans tuning in. I just want to shout out some of them. Karen Graham says, hi, Duff.
Hi,
Ricky
Karen.
Gilbert says, I love Ace of Cakes.
Yay!
Mario Solomon Topjian says, Duff is the best judge on the baking challenges.
Oh, thanks, man.
So lots of love coming
true.
in, guys.
It's
I
true.
love it. I love it.
It's true.
We have such a good time. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It is really fun.
I'm like, I want to be watching this too, but I have so many questions. Like, I
Go
want to know what
for
you're
it.
working on.
Go
like,
for it.
Like, what are you excited about? If you have any new shows coming out,
Let's
when the
see.
finale of your current show is going to air.
Well, there's nothing on right this
oh, I
second.
thought there was a, okay. all
Just
right.
ended. So Spring
Oh, it
Baking
just
Championship
ended.
just
Okay.
ended. I am about to go start filming Holiday Baking Championship in like 3 weeks.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
all
we're filming
right.
in New Orleans this year. So
my
it's going to be like
favorite
1,000 degrees. All the
place.
cakes are going to melt. It's going to be great.
Favorite place. God, I love New Orleans.
I
That's
think
gonna
we're going
be
to have a lot
fun.
more disasters this year because of the climate. Things are going to melt.
Everybody's dough is
Yeah.
going to be like melting
Totally.
everywhere. Well, you won't be outside. Well, maybe you will. I don't know. What
No,
you're
we're not
gonna
going to be outside.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Like you're going to have a crazy challenge where you make them bake things in New Orleans in the summer.
Right, below
Make
sea
it
level.
work.
Right. All right, so we're gonna
Okay.
speed that up a little bit.
And
you want
then
that
what's this?
butter to get nice and fluffy.
It looks
Okay.
so good.
Yeah, you want it to get nice and fluffy because here's the thing: is the baking soda or baking powder, whatever
Uh-huh.
that is going to make the cookies rise.
Okay.
The air that you whip into the butter, you know, air when you heat it, it expands.
Right.
Right. So if we whip a lot of air into the butter, then make their cookies.
Then
with that,
everything.
it'll rise more.
So I feel like this is a step that a lot of times like people don't give this enough time to like what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times you're like, oh, it all kind of looks like it's come together. I'm good, and then you kind of move on to the
No,
next.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're really giving it a chance to slowly and then taking the speed up and getting a lot of air in there. So
Yeah, that's what you want
that's
the
a good
sugar to do.
takeaway for me today.
And you can leave this on for a while,
Right.
and you'll see the butter is going to get creamier
Right.
and creamier and whiter. We're going to put a lot of air in there.
Okay.
And then when we make the cookies,
Yeah, it is. It's really
see that?
looks so like I want to just eat that with a spoon right now.
Here's another sort of pro tip. Pro tip, guys. When you are mixing anything in one of these guys, and these are great. This is not a design flaw. This
Right.
is this is what you have to do.
In a stand mixer.
In a stand mixer, any stand mixer,
Uh-huh.
you take the bowl, take
Okay.
it off in the middle of your whipping.
Okay.
Now, we've
Wait,
had
can we
this
show-
going.
Can you guys see this? This is like, I just want to eat this with a spoon right now. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean,
No, I
dig in,
can't.
Jeff. Okay. So, as this is going, you can hear it's not actually touching the sides.
Right.
So, oh my God, I might sneeze.
Oh God! Over there! Oh, you can't save a sneeze. I don't
I
even
did it.
believe you. I don't even believe
Oh
you.
God.
You can't stop
Okay.
it. You can't stop a sneeze.
You can. This is bad for you, though. I think you only get like 5 in your life. I used one just for you.
God, I love this. This is like the whole show is just off the rails right now. This is fun.
What's going on is you have a lot of butter. Like, see that?
Oh yeah, and
See
it's
that
not
butter?
it's not really like mixed
It's not
together
mixed
well.
in.
So
you always got to scrape down the bowl.
Okay.
This is my gospel. I tell like all the time when people are like, "What's one trick in baking?" Scrape down the bowl.
Scrape
Because
down.
what will happen is you'll start mixing in the flour, and then
Right.
you'll mix in everything else, and then you bake the cookies.
Right.
And there's a
You get
chunk
those
of butter
weird
somewhere.
Chunks. It's so true.
Yeah, and you get
Yep.
like what'll happen is the butter will melt, and you'll have a
Yeah.
cavity. You'll have a big
Yeah.
hole.
Or I've had it before where like a piece of salt kind of clumped up, and then
Yeah.
you bite and you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
That's weird. So good. Yeah, good
Yes. And if you're like on a competition show, that salty cookie is the one that I'm gonna get, and you know I'm gonna find it
yeah.
because I eat the whole cookie.
So anybody who wants to try out for one of Duff's shows, you're learning the things that he's looking
Yeah.
for.
Scrape
Sarah,
it down.
How's it going over there?
It's going well.
I feel like you're getting a ton of comments, and
First
you're
of
just
all,
like.
I'm no baker, so I'm just trying to absorb everything that you guys are saying. I'm also being entertained by everyone. Michelle Ingalls says, butter, which is kind
butter.
of my thought process
Sure.
right now as well. And, people said, bless you, in anticipation for your sneeze, which didn't actually happen.
But I'll take that blessing.
Everyone just wants to hear you talk. We're all just waiting to soak up that knowledge.
It's true, right? I mean, I was about to say, I love talking about like the science of cooking. So when you start getting into like the protein of AP flour, like I'm just like, into it. I hope you guys are too.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not scary.
It's great to like understand, because when you know that stuff, that's how like when things go wrong, you know how to course correct because you really understand what's happening.
Absolutely.
Love it.
All right, so this recipe calls for 4 eggs and 1 yolk.
Okay.
All right. So there's 4 eggs in here. Here's a yolk.
1 yolk in there.
Put
Got
that
it.
yolk in there.
Okay.
Scoop that out.
Gotta get all that good
Gotta
yolk.
get all the yolk. Right, because what happens is, egg white in a baking recipe is a stabilizer.
Right.
Right, egg yolk, it's a fat, is a liquefier.
Okay.
Right, so we want a little bit more fat in here. So a lot of times when you're playing with a recipe, really trying to write a recipe, you think about all your different ingredients in terms of what they do.
Right.
Right, so the eggs do something. The egg whites, they're going to stabilize things.
Right.
Egg yolks are going to be fatty and rich and good.
Got it.
I'm going to add some vanilla.
Could you use like almond extract here, or you like vanilla?
Yeah, you can use.
I've been digging almond a lot lately.
Yeah, you can totally use. Now, here's the thing: almond extract, you gotta be careful.
Okay.
And like, if you watch the baking championship shows, we send people home for not using extracts. Yeah, when people overdo it with extracts, when you can tell they've never done it, it's so much, and it's just it's disgusting.
Okay.
You got to use the right amount.
Okay.
Or this is cool. You can actually make your own. So what you do is like you take a recipe. Like say we have this recipe here. What we do is we'd actually melt the butter, right, and then you get a bunch of apricot pits. Oh. The pits. You crack the pits open, and inside of an apricot pit is a little white nut. It's called a noyau. Noyau. When you take those, you steep them in the butter, and they give off an almond flavor.
Oh my God, you are blowing my mind.
But you can't eat them raw; they'll kill you. They're full of arsenic.
Okay.
But when you cook them, they're fine.
Okay.
All right.
It was all good until you
Things
can't
got dark.
until you can't eat them. Got it.
I mean, since we got a little dark, I just have to shout out something semi-dark, but I really like it. Adrian Lopez said, "Put salt in everything will be on Duff's tombstone."
Oh no.
Yeah, well, Adrian Lopez can go.
No.
That's Adrian Lopez is my assistant.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That was the guy I was just talking to about the chowder.
Oh,
And we're going to round it out with some love because Amanda Dollar-Rizza is saying, "My daughter loves you." Kimberly Casper says, "Wow." Karen Graham also, "Wow, good info. We love you." In my house, everyone is saying
Thank you.
So
That was really.
It's okay, Duff.
love
You know who comments a lot on the show when you're not here?
Who?
My mom. And like Sarah will be like, "Renee," I'm like, that's my mom. So yeah. I'm usually like not as amused with her comments.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's funny.
supportive.
I like it. All right, so here, hold that for a sec.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and just. I'm supposed to do this in stages, but let's just get it in here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, so let me move this up. I'm gonna move this up. You're gonna do that. And
Well, we got to scrape again.
yeah, but I'm gonna move something up for you.
See, there's like egg yolk in there. You got to scrape this down. Now listen, this is important. With these cookies, now the more protein you have, the chewier something is. So like a bagel.
I get the impression you like a chewy cookie.
I
No?
like a tender buttery cookie, right?
Tender and buttery.
Tender and
guys.
buttery. So like a bagel, you got to chew it, right? But with a cookie, you want it really tender.
Okay.
You don't need your neck muscles to eat a cookie.
Okay.
Right? So what you want to do is you want to mix it as little as possible.
Okay.
Just a little tiny bit.
Just
Scrape it
until
down.
it comes
Just until
together?
it comes together, and then
Okay.
stop.
All right.
And then stop. And there you go. Okay.
And then you end up with this.
Then you end up with this.
Boom, here we go. We are moving along, guys.
Oh, I get excited.
I'm excited.
You know, like
Listen, you can stay here all night. We can just talk about cookies and baking.
know,
I'm down.
I love to
Sarah
bake.
will stick around. She really just likes to eat everything that we make.
This is true.
Yeah, so there's
Okay,
that.
so I got just a few little drops
Okay.
in here.
Got it.
And then we're going to try to do this without gloves.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
All right. Do you want some of this?
I
flour?
might
Okay.
in a minute. But first, what we're doing is I want to fold this food coloring.
So you put 4 drops of food coloring into your dough.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and it's going to start to come through, but I'm trying to do all the mixing on the inside.
Okay.
Right? So I almost got.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have a little on my hands, but not much.
And
you can also do this with gloves.
Yeah.
Might make life easier.
Yeah. Well, it's fun to get your hands dirty, though. Especially like if you were doing this with kids, they love that stuff. They love getting their hands dirty.
They love making a mess.
Yeah, so this would be really fun.
Yeah, baking with kids is always
It's
super
so much
messy.
fun.
And it's fun.
So
I
much
love
fun.
making
Well,
a mess.
and you've got a whole show about baking.
Yeah.
Kids
Yeah.
baking.
You should see the mess they make. Like a hurricane went
So
off.
when you're like judging kids though, you can't be really like, you have to be.
I am exactly
You're exactly the same. All right.
Exactly the same.
Okay.
Listen, kids are smart. They're a lot smarter than we give them credit for.
Okay.
And when you talk to them like kids,
Yeah.
they know it. And they're just like, "Ugh, shut
Okay.
up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
kids,
that's so true. You're right.
Like, when you talk to them like adults, it's like all of a sudden, like, all that's gone and you have a
Right.
real connection and they'll
hear
like
that.
explain to you what they're doing. And they, because kids are like chefs. They love to explain what they're doing.
That looks like it's going to take a while. So is this what it's going to look like?
Yeah.
Okay, so like let's.
Is that?
I'm going to keep
is
you.
that
We're
you
going to
telling me
get
to hurry
there.
up?
We're going to get there. Okay, so then it's all beautifully incorporated.
Yes.
And here you've done purple, green, yellow, orange, red.
Red.
All right.
Okay, so make a snake. Put the snake.
Okay.
Joseph Kerminick says it's like making Play-Doh. Which
It does look like
That's what it looks like to me, too.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
Exactly.
absolutely looks like Play-Doh. That's
Okay.
so funny.
You put them all together.
Uh-huh.
This is the fun part.
Okay. This is awesome.
It's really fun. Okay, and then
Uh-huh.
where's that bench scraper?
Oh, right here.
Sweet.
Got you.
Okay.
You still don't need this flour?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
We might.
Oh, this is so cool. So you line up these little snake dough pieces together like a rainbow.
Some flour. So it's getting a little warm in here. So at home, when you're doing this, it starts getting a little warm. Put it in the fridge.
Okay.
Right?
But since we don't have the luxury, we're just going to throw some.
Refrigeration.
Now, is this the pastry or the AP that you're using for this?
That's just
this
AP.
part? Okay. All right.
All right. We'll flip that over.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to
This is so cute.
twist it.
I'm into it. Oh, there's
All
a
right?
twist.
There's a twist.
There's a twist,
There's a-
Sarah.
We have a couple people joking. Joanne Lacey says, "Don't play with your food."
I love playing with my food.
Did you guys see there's a twist here? This is super cute.
Yeah, so we made a twist.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to go.
Oh. But you don't want to, like, okay, I got this. Okay.
Look at that. Look.
This is so cool.
Okay. I know you just got nervous, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I was just
You
like,
did.
oh no,
You
it's
just got-
going to
I
be
saw
like
it.
one big
I
crazy,
saw it. I saw you get
crazy
nervous.
color. No, but it's still in its individual.
Yeah.
I got it.
That's all. You just give it one turn. That's
Okay.
all you do.
Okay.
And then, oh, look how cool that is.
How cool that is.
Look at that.
I
That
love
is
it.
cool.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, so now we're going to cut them.
Uh-huh.
Right? You can take a little flour,
Uh-huh.
put that on top there.
I'm going to bring these out.
Ooh.
Look. Boom.
Yes.
We cut some earlier. It's true.
Okay. So, are we just going to
No,
those?
those,
Oh, okay.
Those are good to go. You
right.
can add those to those.
That one
Uh-huh.
and that one.
That one.
Okay.
And then that one.
That's good. All right.
Okay.
Let's lose this guy.
All right.
Yeah, Kimberly Casper says it looks like a snow cone.
Oh, it looks so cool, right?
We're getting a lot of neatos and grates. And Angela Marie Jarrett says, I like playing with my food too.
Good, good. You should. All right. So now what you want to press these down
Press
a little
them down.
bit.
Okay.
All right, just like this. Okay. And then.
Uh-huh. Ooh, I get to get involved,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, this is the important part. Since
This
it's
is.
National Chocolate Chip Day, we got to
Yes.
get the chocolate chips in there.
Right.
Yes.
Now this and the kids love this part.
This is the
Kids
best part.
love this part because they get to like be really precise. And kids will like they will get out a ruler and a protractor
sure.
and they'll be like, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I think mine doesn't look like yours. Let me see what these taste like. It tastes like chocolate chips.
How are we doing? Chocolate chips? It's good.
That's what they taste like. All right. So cool. I like it.
So stick them in there. You know, you can do like I can like write my initial like with a D. Right?
Heather Nicole Hanzig says, I want those in my mouth.
Ugh.
And Aisha Jane Bruce says, I have to make these. They look so cool.
Do it, Aisha. They're really
do
fun.
look so cool.
They're really fun.
And then Charlene Casual says, love, love, love. I'm making these with my kids tonight.
Yes.
These are super cute.
That makes me so happy. But remember, when you're baking with your kids, clean as you go. Kids will make a mess. You want to keep that experience fun, keep it going, so make sure you keep cleaning. Make sure you have good paper towels when you do that.
So 2 questions.
Yes.
How long do you bake them? And when you made that log, can I like put that in the freezer?
Yes. You can
Wrap
put that
it
in the freezer.
Wrap it in plastic, freeze it, take it out, slice it up, and we can do this?
Yeah, you can put it in the freezer for 2 years if you want to. And then
wow.
if kids are coming over and you're like, hey kids, you want to do something fun?
Yeah.
Chop, chop, chop into the oven.
Okay, good.
Done.
Yeah, we were recently talking in another show about like when you make stuff like this to just double recipes or whatever and just have it. So that's really awesome.
My freezer at home, I have puff pastry, streusel, pie filling, pie dough, cookie dough.
Right.
I have like 4 different kinds of cookie dough.
So you're ready for people who might just drop in.
Because everybody wants
to go to your house.
Yeah, when they come over, they're like, oh, are you baking anything? I'm like, boom, Florentines, what's up? You know what I mean?
Wait, you're about to boom, and then this is what they look
Okay,
like.
and
You're gonna do that
here we are.
right now.
You ready?
And
You ready?
boom,
Boom!
boom. We just boom, there they are.
Oh my goodness. There's so many for me to eat. I'm the happiest person on earth right now.
They're so pretty.
They're really cute, aren't they?
Oh my gosh, I love these.
They're really cute.
Now, I got a quick question because
Sure.
somebody just said, Diane Newhouse said red, white, and blue for Memorial Day.
Oh,
so can we do specific colors for specific
Yeah.
holidays?
That's a really great
Totally.
idea.
Love that idea.
Red,
You
white,
could
and
do
blue is great.
orange and black
for Halloween.
Yep.
Okay, now I know we have like no minutes left, but just really quickly, I just want to show you guys, we have a bunch of really cute ideas for how to like package up your cookies. These are great. You know, we've got these little cellophane bags. We've got boxes. I was going to show you guys how to stencil.
Show me a stencil real quick. I want to see one. Please.
We don't have time
please.
for all that.
Just real quick. Yeah, let's do it.
You can do it.
Real quick.
Okay. All right.
Hurry up!
No hurrying. We want to see how to stencil. Okay,
we're going to use purple.
While you're doing that, I have a
Acrylic.
pinned comment that I got to read.
Okay.
So it says, hi Duff, my name is Morgan. I'm watching on my mom's phone from Iowa, Canada, or Ottawa, sorry. I'm watching on my mom's phone from Ottawa, Canada. I love you so much. I am 10 and my dream is to be a baker like you. Please read this. Love you.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is Morgan. Morgan Murphy, it looks like.
Hi, Morgan.
Oh,
How's
that's
it
so
going?
sweet.
That is really sweet. Hey, Morgan, you want to see something cool? I have a maple leaf tattoo.
That's a Canadian reference,
Yeah,
guys.
I lost a bet with a bunch of Canadians.
I just did
look how
a
cute.
horrible stencil job.
That's adorable.
Because Duff made me nervous. It's
that
off,
looks so
it's
cute.
off
That looks
center.
awesome. I love it.
But the idea is, you can make this. We've got
make
cool
one?
tissue paper you can throw in here. And we've gotten these great stickers because I think it's great. Like, what if you made some cookies for your teacher? It's the end of the school year. And we've got this great sticker that's like, #1 teacher. I don't know if you guys can see.
I think that's adorable.
Can you see this?
Also, everyone is saying how great the cookies look. I'm going to shout out some more people. Lisa Oshin says they look great.
that's a
Jackie
good
Frederick, they
one.
look so pretty.
See, you're on it. Look at this.
Nicole Barron, they're so cute.
It's a little chicken.
I'm loving the stencil.
And this is a sticker that we just stuck onto this box that you could give your teacher, like a half a dozen of these cookies. She would love it at the end of the school year, or kind of at the end of the school year. But anyways, there's tons of cute ideas. We'll
Basically,
we'll
if you
put them
make
up on the
beautiful
site.
cookies, you should package
beautiful
them
cookies,
beautifully.
package them beautifully. So yes. All right, Duff. I think we've arrived at the end.
Peep, peep. Peep, peep.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Duff. Thank you, Duff. This was just the best, most ridiculous episode of The Hostess Next Door. Thank you, Duff, so much for coming
Thanks for
today.
having me. This is fun,
Please
man.
come back
Absolutely.
anytime.
Love
We'll be
to.
watching
Love to.
everything you're working on.
Totally.
These are amazing. Everyone's going to eat them. And just a reminder, programming note, next Monday, we're back on Monday live at 4 o'clock. This was just a special Duff time, so we're back next Monday at 4 o'clock. Thank you so much for joining us. Signing off.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Bye.